Many people treat wiring a plug like they're defusing a bomb, something to be avoided at all costs. But it's simple, safe, and you can do it in just a few minutes. Let me show you the easy way. It might be a new plug for a new appliance or a replacement for a damaged one. Either way, the method is the same. So let's do this. You only need 2 screwdrivers, a pair of wire strippers or side cutters, your plug, and the cable end you're connecting. Most of us have these in a kitchen drawer, and they don't need to be special electrician's tools. The plug is automatically disconnected from the electrical supply the moment you pull it out of the socket. Remove the single screw on the back of the plug, the side where the 3 pins stick out. Some plugs use crosshead screws, others use flathead screws. You're perfectly safe doing this because you can't reach the screw until the plug has already been removed from the socket. Lift the cover off and you'll see 3 terminals inside. Nothing complicated, 3 screws, 3 wires, a fuse and a cable clamp. Inside your cable you'll find 3 wires, brown for live, blue for neutral, and green and yellow for earth. If you can match colours, you're halfway to wiring your plug. It's not a Mensa test. Some electricians call the brown wire line, but we'll use live in this video, and most of the country does this too. Strip back the outer sheath so the 3 inner wires are exposed. Take care not to nick the coloured insulation. Damage here can cause problems later. Cut each wire to length. They are not all the same length. They should be just long enough to reach their own terminal, plus a little extra to strip back the copper. If the wire is too long, the lid will fight you. If it's too short, you start again. Trim each wire so the copper is neat and clean. There must be no stray strands. Neatness matters. Electricity likes tidy work. With the cable pointing towards you, brown or live goes to the right-hand terminal attached to the fuse. Blue, the neutral, goes to the left-hand terminal opposite the fuse. And green and yellow, the earth, goes to the top terminal. Twist the bare copper between your fingers. Loosen the screw, insert the copper fully into the hole, and tighten the screw. Tight, but not gorilla tight. These screws are not indestructible. The insulation should go right up to the terminal, but not inside it, and the copper should go fully through the terminal and just poke out by 1 mm the other side. Most household appliances use either a 3 amp or a 13 amp fuse. If you're not sure, check the rating label on the appliance or the manufacturer's instructions, and we'll cover fuse selection properly in the next mini video. Make sure the fuse is properly seated and firmly gripped in the spring arms. Place the cable in the lower part of the plug and fit the cable clamp over it. Insert the screws and tighten them. It must grip the cable firmly. Give it a tug. It should not slip. This is a safety essential. Put the lid back on, tighten the main screw, and check again that the cable is secure. No wobble, no loose wires, no drama. And why do 2 of the pins have little plastic collars? To stop little fingers touching live brass before the pin is fully disconnected from the supply. And that's it. No explosions, no panic, no bomb squad needed. If you want to learn how to choose the right fuse, watch the next mini video from Learn Electrics. Thank you for watching. Please give us a like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.